mayores, the flores. Whoa, loca. Loca. Hey you guys, what's up? I just need to get my comb, you know? It has been quite a week. It has been quite a week. It was a crazy week. We'll get into it. I'm slurring my words. I'm not drunk, I promise. I haven't had a drink in months. I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. I've never been a drinker. The only times I was a drinker was when I was working a 9-to-5 job and I hated my life. For real. Like, I never drank more than I ever drank when I was working a corporate job in New York City. That shit was not fun. And now I look back in retrospect and I'm like, okay, so if you're having to drink to like feel some semblance of like enjoyment out of your life when you're working a corporate job, like something's wrong. Do you know what I mean? Yo, and like some of the way that the Gen Z kids are like entering the workforce now. I love Gen Z, by the way. I love Gen Z. But the way that they've been working and entering the workforce these days, and it's funny to me because they really be. I'm like Gen Z. When I worked a corporate job, it would hit 5:30 and I was out of there. I was like, I don't like. This ain't swimming. I'm never gonna feel as strongly about your client's KPIs than I'm going to feel, KPIs is key performance index. I'm never gonna feel strongly about that. Like dead ass. I'm just letting you know that I'm never gonna feel strongly about this as much as I feel strongly about other things in my life. I've had passion in my life. Sports has given me passion. I know what passion is. Passion ain't this. It ain't me caring about how many units that we selling up your clients, blah. That does not matter to me. So when it does hit 5:30, baby, I'm out of there, okay? You want me to be here at 9 o'clock? I'm here at 9 o'clock on the dot. 9 o'clock on the dot. And then I'm out at 5:30. So I see a lot of these TikTokers being like, making fun of that. Like, we just really question your commitment to the company when you don't want to stay longer. It's like, bitch, my contract's for 40 hours per week. 40 hours. If I want to do more, it's because I want to. Chances are, I don't want to because I don't have to. And if you really think about it, I can manage my time extremely well. That's why I get out here at 5:30. It shows good time management skills. I got all my work done. That's the thing about corporate though. It's not about whether you get your work done on how effective you are. It's about how much you're liked. And I never did that when I was a swimmer. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when I was a swimmer, you got your hand on the wall, you was first. It didn't matter whether you were liked or not. I mean, it helps to be liked. Surely it gets you further. You get more sponsorship deals. I didn't get any because I wasn't liked. Awareness is key. Look, I'm talking about everything but my week because it was a weird week. It was a weird ass week, bro. Like, see those fires over in Valencia? Prayers out to the family. That looked really devastating. Truly. We're taking a switch we're switching gears into things that are a little bit more somber. And then, so that fire happened, I think a day ago, maybe a day and a half ago. And then my sister was at an event. My little sister was work. She works. My little sister was work. My little sister was working at an event. She was doing marketing for a charity, and a politician by the name of Efeso Collins, Samoan man, he collapsed and passed away. That happened, I want to say, Wednesday? Yeah, it was a week. Let's just put it that way. It was a week. Perfectly healthy, perfectly fine, nothing wrong with him, and then he just collapsed. My sister was on stage with him. She was like 2 meters away, which for you, all you Americans, is like 9 or 10 feet away. Like, she was really close to it when it all happened. So my prayers go out to them, to their families. I just couldn't even begin to imagine. I mean, he had 2 girls. He's a member of parliament for the Greens Party, so he's all about our Pacific people. And he's like, environmentalist, because that's the Green Party. So just like a really good guy. Good Pacific leadership. Homophobic in the past. So, well, obviously forgive that, because people can have moments of growth. Yes, they can. People can change their minds. Absolutely. It's not illegal. It's possible. And in fact, it shows good leadership to say, you know what, I was wrong. This is my new stance. That takes like a really evolved ego. Do you know what I'm saying? To be able to take accountability. That's what I look for in relationships. I'm like, is this person accountable or not? Because if they're not accountable, it's never going to work. That's the thing about being an athlete, is that like you have to be accountable in order to get better. It's just like the rule book. Like, if you are not accountable, you will not get better. If you don't think you make any mistakes and you do everything perfectly, you will not get better. Which is why I got to date an athlete. Speaking of which, let's talk about Crush Watch. There's I have a little note here of all the things I wanted to talk about, and one of them was called Crush Watch. Crush Watch! Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to cheer him up. I don't think he needs cheering up, because my crush fell over and rolled his ankle. He sprained his ankle on court. It was a 2nd-degree sprain. And it was real bad. No, he like fell over and sprained his ankle. It was real bad. And I was like, felt real bad for him, because obviously he was like a favorite to win the tournament, and it's like a special tournament for him. It's a special tournament for him, and it's a special place for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it was in a city that both of us have shared history. He won his first professional match there. He won his first... Was that his first title? Or was UMAG? I need to do my research. Obviously, I need to educate myself. So, that happened. And it was difficult, so I hope he's feeling better. I hope he's feeling better. I wish I was there to cheer him up, I'm not into this hair right now. It's giving, when it was like the Dr. Zeus adaptation where they have like, it's not cute. Let's do some different hairstyles. So yeah, that happened. And then like, he was on the beach. You know how last video I wore my blue Nike shirt, baby blue, because he is baby boy and he looked real good in baby blue. He looks really good in baby blue. I'm like, I love it. And I've been saying like, he looks great, and I was like tweeting it or posting on X. I was like, he looks really great in baby blue. And they'd be like, he then went to Mexico on an exhibition match. And when he arrived at the airport, he was wearing his baby blue tracksuit. Ah! I love that. And I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but then, like, I saw him at the beach. Oh my god, he's so fine. He is so fine. Like, it should be illegal how beautiful he is, because he was wearing the orange shorts. You know, orange. Orange. That was not cute. Orange. Oh, that's cute. Orange. That's not cute. Let me get my good side. Orange. Is that even my good side? Orange. 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 See, I sprained my toe. Can you see it? Right there. Prayers for the ankles and prayers for the toes, babe. I just wanted to be like him, you know? No, I'm not that crazy. I'm pretty crazy, but I'm not that crazy. So yeah, he was on the beach, and his body is incredible. His body is like, I get so excited when I see his skin. I know he's got a few tattoos, and I'm never going to tell you what to do with your body, babe. You do you. You do what you want to do with your body. If you want to get, full body tat, I'm right there. I'm supporting you. Want a machine gun Kelly it? Have you seen his tattoo? I don't talk about celebrities. I want to talk about me. I don't want to talk about those CIA operatives. Ew. Speaking of which, is it giving Beatles? No, wait, the Beatles. I'll give you Beatles. So he was at the beach, and his body is fucking incredible, bro. Like, I get so excited when I see his skin. I get so excited when I see skin, period. But his skin in particular. And he's got just such strong legs, you know, like nice, sturdy, big, built legs. And then they go up, and they just got this muscle booty, you know, which obviously he generates so much power from. I think he's got this sort of slim waist, but then big chest, you know. He's got I'm obsessed with the torso, and the hair pattern is perfect. He has this hair pattern that's just so nice. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the hair is it's not too thick, but it's not too thin either. And he just got out of the ocean, you know. I'm not gonna say where he's at. He's at the beach, and he's getting out of the water, and his hair is wet. Men look at their best when they're wet, when they're drenched in sweat, fresh sweat, not stale sweat, fresh sweat, or out of the ocean. Those are the two acceptable. Out of a pool, to a lesser extent, but the ocean. And he comes out the ocean, he's got his wet hair, he's got his beautiful body, he's got his muscular built arms and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got the strong legs, he's got the orange booties, he's got the slim waist, he's got the big pecs, and then he's got the built arms, and it's just nice hair pattern on the chest, and ooh, how dare you look so good? I'm getting hot and flustered. I need to cool off. Oh, child, I need to cool off. But yeah, and then, yeah, just nice. And then I'm a little bit curious. I mean, borderline stalker, but mostly just curious. He okay, it's the last thing I'll say. Because I'm like, I go on X and I type his name and I just like scroll to see if there are any like latest photos. You know what I mean? Because if they're coming up, they're gonna come up on X first. I'm like scrolling, and then there were these photos with some fans, and he was holding a bag, and I was like, what's in that bag? And then like I found sort of the bag, the name of the company that the bag was from, and I was like, oh, let me Google them. So I looked them up. Turns out it was a clothing store, and I was like, oh, maybe he got some gifts for his brother. I don't know, some presents, gifts, whatever, for his brother. The next day he goes to the beach, and he's wearing the white tank top. He's wearing white tanks. Yo, too many coincidences at this point. But I want to reach out, but I don't, because I'm like, I have this fear in my brain that like, he doesn't run his socials. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I have this fear in my brain that like, this is all imaginary. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have a fear that I would like DM him and he'd be like, who are you? Like, I don't run my social media, but I can give you the number of my person that does. And then I see them, the person that runs his social media, and they'll be like a trollop or a troll. Do you know what I mean? Like, real ugly. They're like, but I'm into him. I'm not into you. I'm into him. No, but for real, I'm like really shy. So I don't anticipate myself to, I don't know. I got other things to worry about, and he's got a lot of things to worry about too. So keep it on the DL. Sometimes life is a little bit funner on the DL. He out there doing his thing. When he ready for me, he gonna find me. But he's very busy, and I think I need more things to fill out my day. But I thought we were doing Beatles. There we go. There's Beatles. It's giving Paul McCartney, you know how quick that was? My hair's very malleable. It's like a lot of fun to style because it just does what you want it to do. He loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's Crush Watch. Yes, Crush Watch. I was telling my auntie about it. I had coffee with her a couple weeks ago. I was like, he knows who I am, auntie. He knows. And she was like, you? You? I think you're a little delulu, nephew. I think you're a little delulu on that one. And I was like, you're probably right. And then she was like, but I understand. She said that. She said, I understand because sometimes you just need a little something to get you through the day. You just need a little delusion to get you through the day. I was like, you know what, auntie? You get me. And that's why you're my favorite auntie. You indulge my delusions. No, but that would be my luck. I'd be like, remember me? And he'll be like, no. Who are you? I just bought this white tank top because I see a lot of people wearing it these days. No, the white tank top's my thing. I wore the blue shirt, but he wore the white tank. Do you making the connection now? I wore the blue shirt for him. He wore the white tank top for me. Do you make the connection now? And now I'm wearing the orange pants for him. Mayores! I cracked myself up. Anyway, I gotta go because this is 20 minutes. Something's going on with my social media. I'm getting like followers and I'm getting like a lot of people viewing my stories these days. I don't know. I can't seem to make sense of it. I don't think too much about it. I try to spend as little time on social media as possible. Yeah. Because honestly, the TikTok has really been ruining it for me. I mean, I like TikTok. I'm not shading TikTok. There are some great things on TikTok. What I just don't like is the way that they shout into the camera. Because they're gonna do the absolute most to get attention on the timeline. Like, whoa. Like, y'all need to chill. Okay, you guys, like, I'm a bit of a big personality and I can be a lot for many people, but I know when to scale it back. Y'all, like, I open up the apps and, like, I got kids screaming at me. I'm like, whoa, I don't know. I love Gen Z, but you guys need to just, like, be cool. You guys don't have to do the most. You are the most, okay? You guys get it. You guys are with it. You guys understand the difference between truth and, like, non-truth. If you didn't before, I hope you know now. Just chill, bro. I don't spend too much time on social media because I don't want to be yelled at on the screen, and that's what, like, I see a lot of. I like I like things on TikTok better. Like, I like skits. I like people doing skits on TikTok, like making fun of life. And that's the stuff that I like because, like, Instagram, bro, like, don't even get me started on these apps. That's why I don't watch them anymore because I'm like, this is a psychological warfare. Like, this is psyop. You're exposing me to things that I don't even too much want to see, and I don't get to control what gets seen. You're just, like, placing weird shit in front of my face. Protect your eyes, y'all. Protect your eyes. When I had children, they are not gonna have social media. No. So I read a lot. I've been watching a lot of the TV show Kath and Kim, which is an Australian TV show. It's a comedy. It's like, I like to laugh, you know? But yeah, my honest. Have a safe trip.